up, everybody? It's your boy here, MC, and welcome back to SwahiliNation, Swahili to the world. Guys, I'm not alone today. I'm here with my brother. Come on, man.
Hey guys, my name is Bart from the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah, YouTuber.
You know, one thing that I had really difficult time from the very start when we met is your name. Like, I had really hard time to pronounce your name. I think even right now I'm still having hard time. Is it Bart or Bart or like how do you pronounce it?
Okay, so in Dutch it's Bart.
Bart.
Yes. In English, Bart.
Ah.
It's easier. In Korean it's easier. It's Bart.
Yeah, but I prefer Korean.
Okay,
but
yeah. Same actually, same.
Man, it's good to have you, man. I appreciate for coming down here. I know you're very busy, man. You know,
not so busy today.
I've seen something that you're doing right now. You are preparing for a trip.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It looks crazy. Like, do you mind to share a little bit before we start the interview?
Yeah, definitely. So I have this YouTube channel, I Go Bart, and it's about traveling, like cultural aspects, historical aspects of certain sites.
Exactly.
In Korea and the Netherlands mostly. And now I'm planning to go by bicycle all around South Korea.
Wow.
Which is around 1,500 to 2,000 kilometers.
Wow.
Big adventure.
And how long is it gonna take?
At least a month.
A month? You gotta be kidding me, man. A month?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be like making a camp around the...
Yeah, but I have no experience camping, but I'm going solo camping.
You know, when I saw it, I was like, should I ask him to go together? But a month? No, I cannot do that.
Feel free. You can join for a day.
Wow, man.
Why not? You can rent a bike.
Oh, man, a month. Dang, man, that's...
You can join my channel.
That's crazy. Oh, definitely, yeah. But when exactly are you gonna start it?
In July.
July.
Yeah, the worst month.
It will be really hard.
Yeah, it's a rainy season. It's a typhoon season. So it's almost... Yeah, it's too dangerous maybe.
You know what? Let me think about it. I think, you know, I could do something.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you join me? Just a small part.
Okay.
You know,
all right.
We can travel one day or a few days.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I would love it. I would love it. Yeah, sounds like a plan. All right, but guys, I will attach the YouTube of Bart. He's doing an amazing, things through his YouTube channel. Personally, I'm a big fan of, what you're doing, honestly. I love the videos that you uploaded 2 years ago. You guys can check them out. They're right here.
Thank you very much.
It's amazing, and it's really a pleasure to have you, man. Do you remember first time we met?
Definitely, yeah. Fun day Korea.
Yes.
You had a great energy. Like, okay, I want to talk to this guy. Your sound looked ambitious.
Yeah.
We had to travel back home, after the meeting.
Exactly.
And we started talking about your country, my life experience, your life experience. We had a lot in common, I think, in terms of interest.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really curious, like, when was the first time you got exposed to African culture?
Ooh, I think it was during my study. So I studied human geography, a master's in the Netherlands.
Okay.
And it's all about politics, international relationships, conflicts.
All right.
And so obviously you're going to talk about every continent, including Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
And in Africa, there are a few interesting, very complicated conflicts going on, or they used to go on there. And that's how I got more familiar with them.
Okay, and so would you mind to let us know, like, what was the experience before that? Like, let's say before the first time you get to study or to find out about Africa, when you think about Africa, like, what was the first thing came to your mind at that time before?
Ooh. Honestly, I think South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, Nelson Mandela and apartheid, because apartheid is a Dutch word.
Exactly.
And as you know, the Netherlands, we colonized South Africa for a while, and then there's like a big division between the whites and the blacks.
Exactly.
I'm very familiar with that company, everyone in the Netherlands. But Africa, so, I mean, there's not one thing to describe Africa, right?
Exactly,
You have, like, Northern Africa is so different from East Africa, West Africa, Central Africa, and South Africa.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a difficult question.
You know a lot, man. But what would you say about the people back home in Netherlands? Do you think they have like awareness about Africa?
Yeah.
They do.
I think so, yeah. We have quite a multicultural society.
Yes.
So a lot of people from Africa.
Yeah.
But actually mostly from Northern Africa.
Okay.
So
Wow, that's
Algeria,
interesting.
Morocco,
Exactly,
Egypt,
Tunisia.
Tunisia,
Okay.
because for them it's easier to migrate to
Exactly.
Europe.
From Europe. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
And once they enter the continent, especially in the Netherlands, then
Yes.
we are legally we have to allow them in the country.
Exactly.
And after a while, they integrate and they become just Dutch.
Wow,
Netherlands.
that's amazing, eh?
Yeah.
And I know you told me before that you have been to Africa before.
No, I haven't.
You haven't
No,
been to
I
Africa.
haven't. I wish.
Okay.
I wish I had.
It's my bad.
No, that's okay. That's
You
okay.
haven't been to Africa, but
Yeah.
Is there any country that you want to visit in Africa?
A lot of countries.
All right. Do you mind to mention that?
Yeah, sure. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
First of all, Egypt.
Egypt.
I would love to see the pyramids.
Okay.
'Cause
No,
it's one
I
of
would
the world
love
wonders.
to do that too. Yeah,
Really
yeah.
amazing.
I haven't been there yet.
Then
Yeah.
Morocco, because we have
Morocco.
like one of the biggest different ethnicities in the Netherlands is Moroccan.
Okay.
So would like the beautiful cities.
That's amazing.
I want to go to Burundi.
Burundi.
I wrote my bachelor thesis on Burundi.
Oh.
So very interested in that country.
Okay. Yes.
Then South Africa because of
South
my own
Africa.
history.
All right.
Namibia because of probably the nature, the animals.
That's a lot of countries. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see all countries. Like Ethiopia.
Yeah. Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to work for an NGO, and I used to work for Yemen,
Yes.
the country Yemen. And whenever Yemen wanted to go to another country, they usually went through Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Pretty close to each
Ethiopia.
other.
I really want to visit Ethiopia too. I know they have an amazing culture right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Uganda.
Uganda.
Yeah.
Man, I'm a little bit hard because you didn't mention my country.
Tanzania.
Man. Like, I'm like, what's going on?
I watched the video with Marcella. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, I should mention Tanzania.
Yeah, there's a little bit pressure. Like,
No, I didn't finish my list yet.
yeah, okay. All right, I assume Tanzania is last but not least. All right,
I know actually
Yeah.
you're one of the biggest populations in the southern
yeah,
part
yeah.
of the world.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We actually it's kind of like similar with Korea because we are like 60 million people. So yeah. But then when you look at the geography of the country, like it's 10 times bigger than South Korea. That basically you can take all people here in South Korea right now and they can go to live in Tanzania, have their own house, and still survive because the land is too big.
It's too big.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
Don't you have that? You have the biggest mountain, right?
Exactly.
Okay, well that's on my list.
The highest
That's on my
mountain,
list,
in
okay.
the world. Come on,
I'm
man.
going to
Now you're
Tanzania.
talking. Yes, we have Kilimanjaro. We have Zanzibar. It's one of the beautiful
So
islands.
beautiful.
Exactly. We have Serengeti, the national park, one of the,
Very familiar now.
exactly, very famous. Yeah, man, that's amazing. So you told me that you worked before with NGO. Do you mind to share what was all about? And
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's an NGO called CARE International,
okay,
and they focus on sustainable development.
all right.
So it's not like, but they do emergency relief as well.
Yes.
If something disaster happens, but mostly they focus on making change.
Okay, all
So
right.
that people actually
Yes.
can build up a sustainable life in places where
All right.
there's hardship. Yeah.
Wow.
And my focus was Yemen, the country Yemen.
Yemen. Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking you, like, what was the hardest thing as you're working with this NGO, and what was like kind of like the good experience or the good thing that you got from this experience working?
Ooh. Oh, there's so many things actually.
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing was we get mostly money from the government, right?
Okay. Yes.
The tax money that goes to development.
Yes.
And to get that money,
Mm-hmm.
you need to have a similar agenda with the government.
Yes.
And that didn't feel always right.
Oh, yeah,
Because you have
that's
like
true.
the Western governments, they want like democracy,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
electional system and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But locally, that often doesn't work. It's just different cultures, different systems. And you cannot just come as an NGO, hey, we can give the money, but you need to change.
Yeah.
That was a little bit bitter on
Yes.
the inside. That's one.
Mhm.
Second, that we work mostly from an office in the Netherlands.
Okay.
And
yes.
I really wanted to visit to the countries that I was working for, to meet the people and to build this connection, to really get to know them,
Yes.
not just from the books.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the good thing is that we did have contact with the local people,
Yes.
and they told us that many things have changed,
Yes.
and life has improved,
Mm-hmm.
and that was eventually what I was doing before, right?
That's amazing, man. All right, but do you have any African friend like right now?
Yeah. You? I've got power.
Yes, God's power.
I have many friends from Egypt.
Oh, okay.
I actually do have friends from Burundi and Somalia.
Okay. Wow.
And Sudan.
Wow.
All from the time I was working at the NGO.
They are right there in Africa right now, or they're
in
Netherlands?
Africa. Yeah.
They're in
but
Africa.
I met them in person.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So that means when you visit these countries, maybe you get a chance to reconnect with them.
I hope to. We sometimes on LinkedIn we still message to each other.
Wow.
There's this guy from South Sudan. He's the tallest guy I ever met. Sorry, in my life. I was about to swear. Wow, he's taller than me. He's like 2'10".
Yeah.
And he came from this very local clan. So he had this tattoo scar in his forehead. And it was so amazing.
You know, usually in Africa, people from Somalia, but also people from Sudan, they're actually the tallest people in the world.
Yeah.
Like when you go there, you are tall, but man, like you'll be looking at them like this.
And they're so muscular as well. It's not only tall, they're like, wow.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, man, that's amazing. But do you know Swahili?
Yeah, I mean your language, right?
My language, exactly. Swahili. And do you know any word in Swahili, maybe?
I did some research.
Okay, all right.
Because I watched your video with Masala. So there's the Makuna Matata, right?
Yes, the Swahili.
Nambo?
Mambo.
Oh,
yes.
Mambo, yeah.
Exactly.
And I have a question about that one.
Uh-huh.
There used to be a music group in the Netherlands called Mambo Number 5.
Oh, really?
And I'm not sure if they've used the Swahili language.
Mambo Number 5?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're from Africa for sure, so it's actually a possibility that they are from Tanzania.
Yeah, definitely. Because, Swahili like Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Congo, they're using Swahili, and some other parts of, eastern side of Africa, even Somalia,
Yeah.
There's some parts are speaking Swahili there. So pretty much I think they might be maybe from Tanzania or, even Kenya as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know until I heard it in your other video.
Oh, wow.
Simba.
Is there, Simba as well, lion, Is there anything that you want to learn in Swahili?
Yes. First of all, hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Mambo.
Mambo, that mambo is kind of like hello or hi. And then, so if I say mambo, you say poa, right?
Poa.
Yeah, if I say mambo, you say poa. And how are you? It's, how are you? You can say unaendeleaje.
What it sounds.
Let me write it down for you.
Unaendeleaje.
Unaendeleaje. Unaendeleaje.
Unaendeleaje.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this how you usually write your language, or do you have your own script?
No, this is how we write our language.
Okay.
Swahili is very simple. Just like I'm telling my friends all the time, it's very simple because you actually read as it is. Like, as you see, like unaendeleaje. You read as it is. Exactly. Like
I like it.
Like I can write for you here. Like this is habari.
Habari.
Like you read it as it is. So, for example, if I show you a book, Swahili book, you'll be able to read it without making any mistake. For example, let me write here.
Uhali Jani.
Yeah, uhali gani.
Gani.
Yeah, uhali gani. Uhali gani is like, how are you?
Uhali Gani.
It's also another way of saying, how are you? Just like here we say, unaendeleaje. Uhali gani. It's, it's still the same way.
I like this one. Uhali Gani.
Uhali gani, yes, exactly.
It's very nice in the mouth.
Yeah. So if you meet like anybody from maybe East Africa, you just say, hey, uhali gani. Pretty much, this is what they will say to you. They'll say, nzuri. Nzuri. Yeah, or they will reply to you, na endelea. Yeah, na endelea vizuri.
Na endelea
vizuri. Yes, it's like
uhali gani.
Uhali gani.
Uhali gani.
Yes, right.
Na endelea vizuri.
Na endelea vizuri. Yeah, na endelea vizuri is like I'm doing fine.
All right.
Yeah, uhali gani. How are you doing? Like how are you? How the things going on? And then
it sounds very gentle, man.
Exactly, it is.
It's a gentle language.
It is, yeah, it is. But a lot of people, they don't really use this uhali gani, but it's very common. It's very common, yeah. So Swahili, it's very easy. Have you ever thought about, like, are you interested in languages?
I am. I just personally have a really hard time learning languages.
Okay.
I think there's something in my brain that has a hard time to process it, to remember, and to pronounce everything.
I have the same thing actually. When I was learning Korean language, it was really difficult. I know I learned for only 9 months when I came here, but it was really tough getting used to Korean language. Like, for some reason it was just hard.
Yeah, still.
How many languages do you speak?
So I'm native Dutch.
Okay.
Second language is English.
English, all right.
And then these days, third language is Korean, actually.
Korean.
Yeah. I used to speak Spanish quite well.
Okay, Spanish.
Wow. And I'm quite familiar with German, as in I can understand it, and
Yeah.
I can actually say something.
You're actually speaking a lot of languages, man.
Yeah, but nothing is pure and perfect.
Man, that's maybe in that list you can add Swahili as well. Swahili. Swahili is very simple language.
Okay.
I want to learn a little bit of your language too.
But
right now.
We might have a different pronunciation for the G and stuff like that.
Okay.
What would you like to know?
I would like to know. No worries.
Oh,
Is that,
okay. That's a G.
Gin.
So this is a different exception. So it's
Okay.
A.
Uh-huh.
It's like E. We say A in Dutch.
A.
So geen zorgen.
Oh, geen zorgen.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so difficult.
Yeah, it's quite difficult actually.
Geen zorgen. Wow. Because for me, if I'm reading this in Swahili, I'll say Jin Zorgen.
But I would understand.
Yeah. You would understand. Wow. Geen Zorgen.
Yes.
Wow. Man.
I'm from the south, so I have a soft G. So
Okay.
geen, but other
Geen.
people say geen
Geen.
zorgen.
Oh, Zorgen.
Yeah.
It kind of sound like German. I mean, when you say geen, is it the same?
It's yeah, it sounds similar for foreigners,
Okay.
but Dutch and German people, they don't really understand each other if they haven't learned the language.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. I think this is good.
Wait, what? Last one.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Hello. Geen zorgen.
Geen zorgen.
Oh, geen zorgen. That's pretty good. I know this is just, on the spot, but if you have a chance to tell people about, okay, one thing that you clearly know right now about Africa, like let's say, because I asked before about, if you have friends from Africa and all those kind of things, they're kind of stereotype that people usually have about Africa, maybe before they meet like with, African people from Africa, or before they get exposed to African culture. So what would you say things that before you didn't know about Africa, or you kind of like had stereotype about it, but now has changed? Do you have anything like that?
Definitely.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I have one for myself.
Okay.
And I've one for, I think, what I hear a lot around me.
All right.
Can I say them both?
Definitely.
All right.
Honestly.
The first one
Yes.
is this image of African people
Mhm.
are like hungry and
Yes.
poor
Mhm.
and have a hard life
Yeah.
and are not happy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think I completely hate that stereotype.
Yeah, that's true.
All the African people I ever met in my life
Yeah.
are first of all happy.
Mm-hmm.
People, they have a good life.
Yes.
They enjoy the things that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like to kind of dehumanize or
Yeah.
make other people look in a certain way.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's one.
Okay. Okay. I love that.
And the second one is that stop saying that that Africa is a country. I hear this all the time. Like, come on, people. It's basic geography, right? Just
Exactly. Yeah.
Africa is not a country. It's,
Yeah.
in fact, if you look at the world map,
Yeah.
it looks a bit small, but
Mm.
the reality is that it's
It's
way
really
bigger than Europe, America,
true.
and other places on Earth.
I love that.
Like already Madagascar, if you look at
Uh.
the map, it looks like a small island.
Exactly.
It's
but
extremely big.
that is huge. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
10 times United Kingdom. I'm not sure about the numbers. I'm just saying something, but
Yeah.
it's bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, man.
That's it.
From today, you're an African ambassador.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
By SwahiliNation, African ambassador.
I like that.
Okay, so talking about Africa is not a country. Do you know how many countries are in Africa?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think 50 something.
50 something. To be exactly, it's 54.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, let me give you the same exam I gave to Marcella. Do you mind to mention at least 10 countries?
Oh yeah.
Africa. All right, let's go.
Namibia,
Uh-huh.
South Africa,
Uh-huh.
Sierra Leone,
Uh-huh.
Cape d'Ivoire,
Uh-huh.
Egypt,
Uh-huh.
Morocco,
Uh-huh.
Burundi,
Uh-huh.
Rwanda,
Uh-huh.
Tanzania,
Uh-huh.
Somalia,
Wow.
South Sudan,
Okay.
Congo,
Uh-huh.
Chad,
Uh-huh.
Niger,
Uh-huh.
Algeria,
My goodness.
Now I'm getting confused, which I mentioned not already. Uganda, Ethiopia, I did, I think.
Yeah,
already.
you didn't. Dang.
Yeah, probably more, but
Those you mentioned 17 countries right now.
yeah.
17. Oh my goodness, come on, man. I don't know if you ask me, I'll be able to do that, but
European countries.
and I'm
come on.
African. Oh my goodness, 17 countries. Wow. Were you like really good in geography back in the days?
No, I'm just interested in global news.
Okay.
So I read a lot about countries,
Yeah.
no matter where. I'm always curious what's going on.
That's amazing.
I studied about Burundi, so
Yeah.
naturally you learn about the
Yeah,
geography around it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance to, let's say like today you go back to Netherlands or here in Korea, you have a lot of friends. If you get a chance to tell them something about Africa, what would you tell them? Like the first thing that comes to your mind?
Visit, man.
A visit.
Yeah, visit. Go.
Yeah.
Explore and don't be afraid.
Mhm.
I mean, there are certain countries you should be a little bit careful. But,
Exactly, yeah.
Foreign ministry will let you know.
Yeah.
But most countries are lovely to visit, I
Yes.
believe. And all
That's
my
true.
friends say, please come. It's perfectly safe. The
Yeah.
food is amazing. The
Yeah.
culture is
Uh,
too rich,
exactly.
to explore. You will be welcome. So
Exactly.
you have a good time.
Yeah. All right. Now I'll give you a chance as well to ask me a question, like any question about, let's say Africa or Tanzania or anything. As you know, Swahili Nation, we try to promote Swahili and as well Africa to the world, because personally I don't like the way that Western media, they always portray about Africa.
Mhm.
So that's the reason why I started Swahili Nation, because I was like, if this is how they do, I think the stories about Africa, it has to be told with Africans,
Mhm.
Africans themselves. So that's what we are trying to do here in Swahili Nation. And so if you have any question, maybe about Africa, I might not be able to answer whatever question you have.
Good, I have many questions.
Yes, but my people, they might be able to answer you, in the comment section. All right, let's go.
Ooh.
Mhm.
So when we talked last time in the train,
Exactly.
you had this ambition to become. Can I say that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you want to become president of Tanzania, right?
Yes.
I love that ambition.
Mhm.
I don't want to I don't want to be too political. But can I be a little bit political?
Of course, please do it. Yeah.
You're Christian, right?
Exactly.
I know that Tanzania is not only Christian; they also have a big Islam
Exactly.
society, community,
Yeah.
and other religions as well.
Definitely.
Do you think it's possible to unite them in harmony?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, talking about that, Tanzania, we have been having quite a good relationship with one another. We have like 64% of Christianity and 36% of Islam. But all of us, we've been living as a family and we've been living as one. That's why we haven't really had any problem when it comes to religions like Islam and Muslim. Right now, currently, as I'm saying, our president, she's a Muslim. But we have an amazing understanding between like one religion and another religion. So for me personally, if one day I become, a leader in Tanzania, I think this is what a lot of people, they have to know. This is not just in Tanzania, but I see this in a lot of African countries. A lot of people are struggling with religion. But before religion and before anything else, we have to understand that we are human beings, right? That's one thing that we have in common. It doesn't matter like the way that I worship God or the way that this person will believe, but we are human and we are all Africans. If it's about African, if it's about Tanzania, we're all Tanzanians. That's what connects us all. So there's no reason to be divided because of the different ways that we worship. So for me, definitely there will be a freedom for people to worship the way they want to worship, as long as they're not breaking the rules. Because if people they believe that, okay, we are praying to trees or God, and we want to pray so that tree can help us. It's it's a belief, right? I cannot stop that from happening.
Yeah.
And at least they're praying, they're not doing anything illegal. So and I think this is how we're supposed to do. And for me as a Christian, I'm learning how to extend grace to other people as well. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I don't think I love God than anyone else. But I think we're learning how to extend our grace to the other people who don't believe and don't pray like the way we do. Yes.
Mika for president. You have my vote, man. You have my vote. I like your answer.
Thank you, but I think the time I'm running for president, I'll call you back home.
I do actually. I have one request for you.
Okay. All right.
If you ever become in any high position,
All right.
please invite me,
Uh-huh.
and I will make a very nice, interesting, deep,
Uh-huh.
cultural YouTube series about your country.
It's done.
It's done?
But it's done. Because right now we have this video, so I'm really sure I will never forget you. You know what I'm saying? We already have a video. So whenever I become a leader, you have to know that you already have my invitation right now. You already have.
Okay, nice.
I don't we don't have to wait for then, like
a
right
digital
now.
YouTube contract.
Yes.
Yeah, this man here is the
Yeah.
hardest working guy in Korea.
Man,
sure.
I really appreciate, man. And I mean, what is your plan? So now, like, what next?
I'm gonna bike around Korea.
Okay.
That's first. And after I get vaccinated
Yes.
and I can travel again,
Mm.
I want to just go to faraway places and go to those unique historical sites and make nice
Yeah.
documentary kind of vlogs, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the next one after my bike series is the China-North Korea border.
China, look good. Dang, man, that's interesting.
I'm ambitious.
Yeah.
I want to become big.
Guys, I didn't really tell you at the beginning, but my friend right here, man, he has an amazing series about North Korea. So if you're interested and you want to know, please visit his channel and check it out. You are going to enjoy. I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy. Please go there right now.
Thank you, man. Thank you,
and check
man.
it out. Subscribe and share and do whatever you want to do, man. I'm pretty
appreciate
sure you're gonna really enjoy. As we really trying to let other people know about Africa, I'm always very open to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of just taking what you see on the internet or stereotype, it's always good to sit down on the table and just to have a conversation about something. That's a better way of learning, man.
Definitely, man.
Yeah,
that's the only way.
And that's why I love what you're doing in your channel, because I feel like it's something that even though people, they might not be ready to see it, but what you're doing, I think it's very important. So keep doing, man. Keep
Yeah.
pushing. Yeah.
That's exactly the reason why it's important, right?
Yes,
They're
exactly.
not ready to see it, means
Yes.
it's sensitive.
Yes, exactly. But we gotta break that, you know. We gotta be uncomfortable sometimes to be comfortable, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for inviting me, man. It was a pleasure.
But this was very smooth interview. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I didn't have any pressure. I forgot question in the middle, but it was all good. Yeah. I really appreciate coming back here. And yeah, I hope we're gonna have a chance again, maybe later in the future. But thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, until next time, SwahiliNation, Swahili to the world. Guys, don't forget to love one another and spread peace wherever you are. Thank you, Bart.
Mambo. That's not how you say bye.
If you want to say bye, you say Kwaheri.
Oh, Kwaheri.
Exactly. Kwaheri!
Kwaheri, guys.
Yes.
Bye.